This is an exciting time to live in Fort Collins. Recognized as one of the best places to live in the country, Fort Collins is a leader in culture, sustainability, parks, and education. And now, the Mason Corridor will link major destinations and activity centers, including downtown, Colorado State University, Foothills Mall, and South College retail and neighborhood areas. The Mason Corridor starts south of Harmony and runs to Maple Street in downtown. It follows the railroad tracks and doesn't interfere with traffic on existing streets. When complete, the corridor will mix transportation and recreation to create a spine that runs through the city. Running next to a bike and pedestrian trail will be the state's first bus rapid transit system, which we call MAX. MAX will provide opportunities for development along the corridor, providing new places for people to live, work, shop, and play. MAX will look and operate much like light rail for a fraction of the cost. It will be faster, more direct, and less expensive to operate than traditional buses. Since MAX will travel in its own guideway, it can move faster than traffic while being protected from accidents and congestion. The MAX stations will include attractive, comfortable shelters with ticket machines. Real-time GPS systems will display up-to-the-minute bus arrival information. The platform will be at the same height as the bus floor, making MAX easily accessible to all passengers. Park and rides and bike parking will make MAX very convenient to use.
MAX buses will run quietly and be powered by environmentally friendly compressed natural gas.
MAX will have signal priority at street intersections to assure a short wait before quickly crossing. The Mason Corridor will provide an easy link from Colorado State University's Veterinary Teaching Hospital and the main campus north of Prospect. Whether walking, biking, or riding MAX, students and faculty can commute easily between the campuses without having to sit in traffic or hunt for parking. The Mason Corridor and MAX will link with east-west bus connections and bike trails to provide a seamless link between neighborhoods, parks, and businesses. But the Mason Corridor and MAX are more than just a convenient way to get around. They're a framework for future economic growth. They encourage new development and redevelopment, particularly around MAX stations. This makes Fort Collins a more accessible and sustainable community. Partnerships, private investment, active living, and attractive urban lifestyles are the key to creating these successful and thriving community centers. Eventually, the Mason Corridor will provide regional connections to Loveland and the Denver metropolitan area. MAX will be a major asset for this community.
The best part is that this project is being brought forward as a partnership between the City of Fort Collins, the Downtown Development Authority, Colorado State University, the Colorado Department of Transportation, and the Federal Transit Administration. Local community groups like University Connections and supportive business partnerships also play a role in making the Mason Corridor a collaboration that will tie our community together.
As Fort Collins develops as a city, MAX and the Mason Corridor will inspire economic development, connect neighborhoods with urban centers, and link us with other communities. MAX is moving us forward.